So what would just give me your assessment of that game and what you feel you got from it?
Well, I think in pre-season you don't get many opportunities of get such a competitive game like that against the quality of Arsenal. From that point of view, it was a great workout. Obviously, we wanted to win, and probably it showed the aspects that in pre-season lapses of concentration. I think the 3 goals were very, very poor from our standards. But all in all, I thought it was a perfect way to stretch the squad and test it. I think the benefits from this will be immense. Remember that we were facing probably the strongest Arsenal side. Probably it's just Alexis Sanchez that it needs to come back in our squad. We got a few players that they got a real opportunity today, and we managed to get the 2 new signings into the starting lineup to see Gerard Deulofeu and Tom Cleverley. How they get the understanding with other players was very pleasing. And in terms of, obviously we wanted to win, but it wasn't to be. I think Arsenal were very clinical. They took the chance as well. We didn't. And we created enough chances to, apart from the goal from Ross. And overall, they are worthy winners, and we wish them well. But it was a terrific exercise for us in order to get the levels that we need to get for the start of the season.
Roberto, I have to ask you, since the last time we saw you, Chelsea have obviously made a fairly big public statement over John Stones. Can you tell us, A, your reaction to that, and B, what you feel going forward? Because we hear from Chelsea that will be not the last bid they make.
Well, I think one thing is clear. First of all, is we pride ourselves of playing a certain way and educating our young players in a manner that they're gonna always get attention from elsewhere. And that's always a compliment, a footballing compliment. The other side is the disappointment of seeing a football club making such a statements on the press and making it so openly. I don't think that's the way that we would do it. At Everton, we wouldn't speak about a player that is registered with another club, and there is no issue from our point of view. John Stones is an Everton player, full stop.
So whatever Chelsea come back with, it won't make any difference to you?
We're not a selling club in that respect.
Ross Barkley scored an absolute record today. How key is he for the season ahead?
Well, we all know how special Ross is. I think when you're looking at, in terms of the British players and English players, I think we've got something quite unique. I don't think we should speak in front of him that highly because he's going to be asking for a new contract. But in terms of what he is as a footballer, is a dream. He's someone that he wants to learn. He wants to get new footballing concepts in terms of his tactical position. In terms of the ability, you're not going to get a better technical player. I think the goal today defines him to beat a world-class keeper from that distance with his weaker foot. I think it tells you the quality that he has. It's a big season. 2 years ago, it was terrific. Last season, at the back of a World Cup, it was challenging, and he never looked away from the challenge. And it's just, we are a stronger football club when Ross Barkley is in that dressing room, that's for sure.
Sorry to go back to the John Stones thing, but will you talk to John about the situation?
There's nothing to comment. Nothing to comment. I speak with all the players, and it's important that you speak with all the players, but there's nothing to comment in that matter.
Roberto, just again on Stones, forgive me. I mean, how important in terms of the statement of intent going into this season, especially if you stand firm?
It's nothing. We're working in order to fulfill our potential. I think the last 2 years we've been very brave as a football club. We've been giving young players opportunities to develop important roles, and we're going to carry on doing that. We want to be strong. We want to be as competitive as we can, and that's the only focus I have today. Disappointed because of the result, delighted with the attitude and with the positive points that we can take into building towards the start of the season. That's the only focus I have. We're not a club that we need to be worried about what the press or other clubs put through the press. That's very disappointing, if I'm honest with you.